On your block in Lansing with a big night at the state capitol.
Governor Gretchen Whitmer delivered her State of the State address. The governor used 80s music, puns during her speech to call on lawmakers to invest in Michigan and its people. That includes making community college free for high school graduates and lowering the cost of housing. She also highlighted some of the state's accomplishments.
This year, the Senate and the House Democratic legislative majorities delivered $1 billion in tax relief. This year, seniors will keep more of what they earned, and hundreds of thousands of working families will get refund checks, putting money back in their pockets to help with groceries or gas or home repairs. We all know that girls just want to have fun and pay down debt, so we did. Since I took office, we have paid down $18 billion of state debt. We brought our rainy day fund to an all-time high of nearly $2 billion. We've even created a new rainy day fund for our schools and put nearly $500 million into it. We are making great strides, and we won't back down in our fight to protect reproductive freedom.
However, there was some mixed reaction from lawmakers. CBS News Detroit's Elle Myers is on your block in Lansing with what they had to say.
Hang on to your wallets. That's right. And free is not free. I think Governor Whitmer has a bold vision for the future of Michigan, and I'm really grateful for our partnership as we work to get this done.
Those are just two of the responses from either side of the aisle to the governor's 40-minute speech. Whitmer outlined plans to invest more than $1 billion to increase and renovate housing across the state. And she announced plans to make community college tuition free. Republican lawmakers tell me they're very concerned about the cost of her plans.
I don't think you could do any of those proposals without raising a tax, and that was not discussed. What's frustrated me perhaps the most was that we've identified issues. For goodness sake, she started her own population council to come up with issues and identify why the state isn't growing. What are her answers to those?
But Democratic lawmakers applauded Whitmer's plans for Michigan, including plans she announced that would provide a tax credit for caregivers in our state.
I really appreciated her conversation in terms of caregivers and those who care for our most vulnerable. You really can judge a society based on how they treat the most vulnerable, and helping those who help, especially our elderly population, is so important.
Whitmer also discussed moving up the timeline to get every Michigan 4-year-old access to pre-K by 2 years. That original goal is one she outlined in a previous State of the State address.
I think many of us feel that the priorities are mixed up. It's all really great, solid plans.
Reporting in Lansing, I'm Elle Myers, CBS News, Detroit.